How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video, Ichiro is making his return into the leadoff spot. I have kind of been mixing up my team a little bit, trying out some new cards, and I really liked using Ichiro. In his debut, he went 3 for 4, including the home run. I posted that video as well. In this video, we will be going up against the viewers. In certain times in this video, I am going to be trying some different things out. For the beginning of this portion, we are going up against I'm Brad. He's definitely a good player. We have played in MLB The Show 18. The last time we were playing, the wind was blowing out. We matched up on, I believe, all-star difficulty, and we had a double-digit offensive slugfest. So Brad starts this inning off with a base hit from Honus Wagner. I'm definitely expecting to give up a couple runs here in the first inning. However, we do get 2 down, and Chipper Jones is up at the plate, facing a lefty, hits righties a little bit better in this game. I felt like I had a good matchup there, and he does rip the ball down the third baseline for a single, and Honus Wagner moves up to third base. So kind of an interesting play right there. Babe Ruth did not run into the wall. Could have cost me a run, but he did get that one in a little bit slow. Anyway, he is going to rip one into the gap with Pujols, and that probably wasn't the best idea to leave Kershaw in against Pujols, but I was trying to get through the inning. We already had 2 outs, and that pitch was below the zone as well. Great piece of hitting. He does have Cody Bellinger up next, so I left in Kershaw trying to get out of it, and he barely makes the play. So kind of lucky there, and that ball could have easily gotten through for a base knock. But we have Ichiro in the leadoff spot. He's starting this game off with the base hit as well. I'm looking to respond with a couple runs of my own, simply because he got an early lead. We only have 3 innings to work with in these viewer games, and I've been trying to go through as many of these clips as possible, trying to get as many games in against you all before I have labrum surgery. I'm trying to prepare a few things upcoming for this week, but at the same time, I don't know how many games I'm going to be able to play, how quickly I'll be able to play after the surgery. So I wanted to try and get as many videos ready as possible. There, Babe Ruth hits a 2-run shot. Now we have Jimmy Fox up at the plate. After he ties the game, Jimmy Fox sends one into the gap. And I've really come around with this card. I'm starting to hit the ball much better with him. When I first got him, I was lining out quite a bit. It seemed like I wasn't able to get the timing down on inside pitches. That one was a little bit more over the plate, but I have started to pull the ball a little bit more effectively with that Jimmy Fox. Here I popped one up with Lou Gehrig, but it looks like the wind took that one out for a 2-run shot. I was very surprised that that one went out for a home run. I definitely missed it, but the offense started to come around a little bit. We get a little bit of a rally going. Rogers Hornsby smacks one through the infield there, brings up Pablo Sanchez, looking to continue it on, and he sends one into the gap. I felt like I waited on that one just long enough. I got the PCI under it, but sometimes on that same swing, I will hit into a double play. So it's nice that that one we were able to get a little bit of lift on it and get the right launch angle to send that one into the gap, score from first base. Ted Williams sends one into the gap, and that one was almost a home run. Off the top of the wall there, Willie Mays got that ball in pretty quickly, but 96 speed is able to score from first base. So solid way to expand the inning, but at the same time, no lead is ever safe. I know that Brad is coming back in this game. He sends one out with Mike Piazza, and it looks like this could be the inning. I mean, I had a big inning in the first. He had a couple runs. Now I'm trying to avoid a big inning right here. We have Raleigh Fingers on the mound facing his creative player, and he sends one up the middle for a single. So 84 speed is on first. That's more than enough to score on a base hit into the gap. But he brought in Alex Bregman after I brought in Billy Wagner, and it worked out in his favor. Sends out a 2-run shot, a no-doubter, and that one got out in a hurry. That was absolutely launched. Now we're facing Honus Wagner with Billy Wagner after giving up the home run, and knocks one up the middle for a base hit. So definitely has something going. One swing of the bat, he's right back in this game. Luckily, we got out of the inning. We're in the top of the third with 1 down. He shut me down in the second, and now we're just looking to close this one out. So we had a big inning, got completely shut down. We get the pop fly from Pujols. That was kind of a big out right there. Also pretty lucky. He got a base knock with Bellinger now. He does have Mike Piazza up at the plate, and I thought that one was a 2-run shot to tie it, but we got a little bit lucky there. He popped it up to Willie Mays to end it. Definitely a good game from Brad. Now we're going up against the God Squad. He has a really good team as well. He has Oral Hershiser on the mound, and Ichiro is starting this game off with extra bases, launching that one into the gap for a double. That was a cutter over the middle of the plate. Sometimes if you're able to get that one good squared up and they miss their spot, you can get extra exit velocity and hit the ball much harder. Here he goes with the same pitch, a cutter, but this time low and away. Got me to kind of roll over there, pop it up to the shortstop. But Jimmy Fox is sending that one into the gap. Sinker over the middle of the plate. I waited on it just long enough, still squared it up, and got some tailing action there. That one went into the gap and almost looked like it was going to be caught off the bat. But because it tailed away from Willie Mays, we were able to take a 1-0 lead. So now we have Madison Bumgarner on the mound in this one, facing Roberto Alomar. Hits it to Honus Wagner, and Honus Wagner is locked down over there at shortstop. I really like using that card. He's not always the best hitter for me, but defensively, he's second to none in this game. I only think that the creative player can really compete with that Honus Wagner. But anyway, Javier Baez is launching that one off the wall. Got kind of a bad route there on the bases, but he still moves up to second base with a double. Nice play from God Squad there. Waited on that pitch long enough and launched it into the gap. I had to go to my best reliever, Kenley Jansen, in this situation, even though he's probably only going to face that one batter. If God Squad hits a 2-run shot, then that game could get out of hand. You know, he could get a rally going with 2 down. Here in the following inning, Ted Williams is smacking a late base hit down the third base line, and that's going to score 1 run. Move up to second and third with 1 down in the inning. Ichiro coming up to the plate and trying to get something going with them. I felt like I got that one, just didn't get the bat up in time. It was pretty good timing, just missed it with the PCI, and I felt like it was worth the risk. I got a horrible jump with Honus Wagner, and Vladimir Guerrero, 99 arm strength, throws him out at the plate. If I got a slightly better jump where I left just a little bit early, right before he catches the ball, and get a perfect jump, then I'm in there safely. But I felt like it was worth it to risk it, and he's starting the next inning off just like that with a leadoff double. Ken Griffey Jr., 84 speed on second base. We're going with a curveball here to Frank Thomas, and he swings a little bit late, smacks it the other way, and that is going to score a run. Ichiro cannot get that ball in quick enough to have him at the plate. Even if I threw it all the way, I don't think I would have had him, but I was trying to keep him off second. That's the tying run. He does go ahead and steal second with a pinch runner, Tony Gwynn, but we got the strikeout later on in the inning, so that was big to get out of it. We're in the bottom of the third inning now. I got shut down once again in my half. But Roberto Alomar, very similar hit to the first inning, almost like a replay. Smacks it right to Babe Ruth. The very first one was a smack to shortstop, but a very similar result. Anyway, bottom of the third, 2 down with Raleigh Fingers in the game. I thought this one was going to hit off the third base bag, but Jimmy Fox makes the play there to end it. So a little bit of a shorter game, a less scoring game, kind of a quicker one, but only a 2-1 ball game. So we are now going up against Lil Nick in this video, and he's definitely a good player. He's gone up against me a couple times. You might have seen him in the previous upload, but that's because he got selected to play a couple times in a row. Just has some luck. He was determined to win, and Nightbot selected him for the viewer game. We get out of this inning right here. We have Ichiro leading off this game, and so far he's been really good. He's led off every game with the base knock. Here he's smacking one down the first baseline. Really lucky there. But Ichiro's a glitch. He can hit anything thrown. It doesn't matter if it's a pitch out or not. He can hit it over the third baseman's head. Jimmy Fox is smacking that one just out of the reach of his creative player at second base. I was really surprised with how that ball was able to get through. I thought for sure off the bat it was a line out to end the inning. But we do have 2 down with Lou Gehrig up. And this one is going to be knocked down by his third baseman. I swung 3-0. That really wasn't a good pitch to swing at, but we get lucky and beat it out. We weren't able to score any more runs in that inning, but now he's getting a nice late base hit. So kind of a back and forth. We return the favor in a sense, and he gets a swinging bunt base hit. But those things are going to happen. In a close game like that, one swing of the bat can really make a difference in the game. If you get lucky and get a nice hit and hit a home run, then you know you're gifted a run in that sense. And luckily we were able to get a line out, so kind of unfortunate for Lil Nick. He definitely hit the ball well, but we just got lucky on the result. Honus Wagner send that one off the wall. That's going to be a triple. Had a tough time fielding that one, and that one kind of took a weird bounce as well. Angled off of the right center field wall. Now we have Ted Williams up, and he pokes one through the infield in shift, and kind of unlucky for Lil Nick. That should be an out and probably not score the run simply because it wasn't really hit that hard. Just barely found a hole. But Willie Mays is also extending the inning. I went to a pinch runner and Cody Bellinger, trying to expand the lead if possible. I wasn't trying to steal or anything, but I was just trying to score if I was able to knock a base hit. Even with that last play, I was unable to. But Babe Ruth is blooping one in. I thought that ball was going to be caught, so we're unable to score and take an extra base, but we do score the 1 run. We're not unable to score a couple on that blooper, but he still has a chance here. 3-0. He got out of the last inning. He still has a chance. He hits a fly ball there. Kind of unlucky. He was all over that last pitch. He still has a chance, though, with Christian Yelich up at the plate, Josh Hader on the mound, and we get him to hit into a fly ball. So in this next video, or in this next portion of the video, it's going to be something a little bit different. I'm going to kind of set it up, but this was the team I was using before. All right, so in this next one, we are going to do a little something a little bit different. I basically played these games a little bit out of order. Right now, I'm going up against Level Cards. He has a very good team. Basically, what happened was I kind of played these games. I forgot to clip some of them, so I had to go kind of back in time and try to do what I could to create this video clip right here. So this is something that I'm kind of experimenting with. I do apologize to Level Cards, but I wanted to try and do my best in order to create this video. This was a very good game, a back and forth game. Level Cards is a World Series player. He's very good. He's been following the channel for a long time and hasn't gotten a chance to play. So I felt really bad when I didn't quite get the clip. So hopefully this is good enough, as well as it's clear and effective gameplay. So anyway, we do have a situation here where Jimmy Fox is up at the plate, hit a nice no-doubter there, and that's going to be a 1-0 lead. Jimmy Fox has really done extremely well for me in recent games against viewers and whatnot. I started off a little bit slow with that card. Pablo Sanchez is going back-to-back, making it a 2-0 ball game. No lead is ever safe, especially against Level Cards. I remember playing him last year, and we had a couple good games, if I'm not mistaken. Honus Wagner is also sending one out for a home run, so got a couple solo shots in this game so far. He has a great chance here in the bottom of the 2nd inning with nobody down, and I'm going to try and go live again today. I'm trying to work on a couple things. I am going to have something special for you guys a little bit later, but here we go. He does have Rogers Hornsby up at the plate, and this card is very good. I mean, a really good power hitting second baseman. I really struggle pitching to that card. Luckily, we got the pop-up there. But just really trying to get as many of these games in as possible, trying to get all of the clips. As you can see, there are some alerts on this video simply because this is directly from the live stream. I had to mute my commentary and do a couple things differently. But Babe Ruth sends out a 2-run shot, expanding the lead a little bit. But I don't think Level Cards is going down without a fight. Bottom of the 3rd inning, down to his last out. He doesn't have a hit yet, but he has hit the ball pretty well. We got a little bit lucky earlier in this game, and I'm trying to learn a couple things leading up to next year with YouTube, so I'm trying some different things out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and that's going to do it for me. Peace out, everybody. I appreciate everybody tuning into the stream, and take care.